It was the hardest ticket to get in these parts in ages, and the folks that are packed into this place are making an impact already. It's Game 3 of the World Series between the Chicago Cubs and the Boston Red Sox. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to the World Series here on the show. With me are Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And Steve, lots to talk about here as we get ready for Game 3.
And guys, you know I don't like the phrase must win if it's not a must-win situation. It's so overused. But even though this isn't technically a must-win game, boy, you go down 3-0 to this bunch, well, you're going to be in a whole lot of trouble. So they need to come up with a huge effort here.
The build-up to this one is just about over. It's time for all the drama of World Series baseball on the show. And we'll have it for you next. The crowd is ready to erupt as their guys get set to take the field. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2017 Boston Red Sox.
Quickly now, we'll look at the two guys who'll get the ball here in Game 3. With that, a look at the Cubbies' starting lineup. Who are you focused on, EK?
You know, I'm looking for a big performance out of that guy in that 6th spot. I think he does a great job of taking what's given to him. Never tries to do too much. Knows how to extend an at-bat and get the pitch he's looking for.
Drew Pomeranz gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. EK, what's the word on him?
Well, Matty, he got the win in his last start, recorded double-digit strikeouts, and went deep into the ball game. Hoping he can do the same thing here.
And with a quick breather here, take a look at the Red Sox on defense. It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what do you got?
Well, guys, this defense is really, and most specifically, the guy over at second base. He turns the double play as well as anybody in the game, has a lot of range.
Boof Bones will come forward now, and as you see by the numbers, he's off to a hot start here in the Fall Classic.
Yeah, and you know some guys just love being on that big stage, and he's been a big part of this ball club all season long, so it's no surprise to me that he swung a hot bat when it matters the most.
All right,
first offering on its way. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. And this will find the wall down there near Pesky's pole. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
And if you do nothing else in the first inning, you want to at least give your cleanup guy a chance to hit with a runner in scoring position. Well, he gets that chance here, and he follows through on it. He drives this one for 2 bases and picks up that.
Jackie Bradley Jr. will get his first opportunity here, and if you go by the numbers, it's been a disappointing start to this World Series for him so far.
Yeah, he really hasn't gotten on track, and I think you have to give some of that credit to good pitching. But he's really been a bit of a non-factor so far. Still time for him to turn it around, though.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And now the runner's trying for third. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And that is through into center field, a base hit. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. It's a 2-0 ball game.
That's a good approach right there with 2 away. He's just going to shorten up the stroke and take it right back up the middle. That'll be good enough to get the job done and pick up the 2-out RBI.
Striding into the box, Boof Bones. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Boy, he had a great at-bat last time up, and he'll look for another pitch he can drive right here.
He pulls this one into right. Soler is there, and they breeze through this half inning as the side is retired. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. Back with more from Game 3 after this.
Hey, kids, see it.
Boof Bones steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far.
Bones.
Hit sharply toward the right side. And he will make the play out there, and there are two.
Play the first here.
Richard Bach steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Hit to third. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. We'll see the former MVP Dustin Pedroia when we get back. They'll get up and stretch here at Fenway. Boof Bones digs in now after lining out in his last try.
Yeah, he put a good swing on it last time, so we'll see if he can make one fall here.
Hard hit ball to second. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Yeah, really not a bad.
Jackie Bradley Jr. gets a shot now with 2 men on and 2 away here in inning number 7.
And we'll see here if he can come through. It can be discouraging to see opportunities like this late in a ball game go untapped.
You're here. On to first, and it's in time as they're finally. Boof Bones makes his way to the plate, needing to make something happen. They're down to their final out in the 9th inning.
That's not looking too good for him anymore, but you know what? There's no clock in this sport, and that's for good reason. You've got to fight for all 27 outs.
High and deep to right center field. Gone! And we are tied here in the 9th. So it's a 2-run shot to right center, his second home run of the series, and we are tied again.
This is what you expect when you make it to the postseason. I mean, you expect the guys that have carried you all year to keep on producing, and sure enough, he comes through again and delivers a no-doubter here.
Richard Bach ready to take another shot. Went down on strikes his last time up.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
Hey, what away?
Drilled down the line. Bone. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
The left fielder, number 20, Matt Caesar.
Boof Bones will come forward now, trying to at least get on base with his guys down to run here in extra innings.
Yeah, I don't think you really need to be swinging for the fences just yet. You just need to find a way to get some guys on base and get that conveyor belt rolling.
And that's lifted the other way out to left. Caesar waits on it, and that's the first out of the inning. And fellas, when you're on the big stage here at the World Series, you bring the A game, and this man right here certainly did. He's our top player of the game.
And Matty, I think you're absolutely right. Sometimes guys get caught up in the pressure of the World Series.
I tell you, this crowd is making it so I can hardly hear my own voice. They are indeed raring to go. It's Game 4 of the World Series between the Chicago Cubs and the Boston Red Sox. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to the World Series here on the show. With me are Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And Steve, lots of storylines here as we approach the start of Game 4.
And I don't know that I would say that I'm totally surprised that it's 3-0 right now. I mean, I knew they were capable of going on a run like this, but to come in and put it to them the way they have, that's what I think all three of us maybe didn't expect. But I just think it shows the character of this ball club. And it starts right at the top. I think it's a really good reflection.
Set for what should be a good one. Lineups and first pitch are next. The crowd is ready to erupt as their guys get set to take the field. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
With that, a look at the Cubbies' starting lineup. EK, any thoughts?
Well, guys, everybody should be looking out for that guy in the number 3 spot. He's made a difference in this series so far. Already with 2 home runs to his credit.
Boof Bones will stand in now for the first time, coming off, well, nothing short of a dynamic performance last time out.
Well, it makes you wonder how they're going to attack him here in this game. I would bet that they're a lot more cautious.
Come on now, what time?
Peralta into his motion. 0-1 pitch on its way.
Smoke the other way, high and deep to left. Caesar ranging back, gone. Over the monster for a home run. A solo shot here to left. His 3rd home run of this series. And the Red Sox are on the board. It's now 2-1.
And this is what you expect when you make it to the postseason. I mean, you expect the guys that have carried you all year to keep on producing. And sure enough, he comes through again and delivers a no-doubter here.
Into the box, Richard Bach. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
But gloved by the 3rd baseman for the out.
Leading off the inning, Boof Bones, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
You know, guys, I love a guy like this leading off an inning for you. He makes good contact and he can run.
Lifted the other way out to left center. Caesar has a beat on it. 1 out. Boof Bones steps in and perhaps looking to drive another one out of the park just like he did in the second. Peralta pauses. Here's the first pitch.
Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. And this will kick up against the wall near the Red Sox bullpen. Around third and being waved on home. And he is out at third. So credit him with a double.
Boof Bones will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the second inning. As we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. First pitch on its way.
Oh, and now this pitch is crushed out to deep right field. They'll give this one a look, but it's going to wind up over the visitors' bullpen and into the crowd. A home run. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field, his 2nd of the game, as they open it up to 6-2 now.
Well, it seems to me like we've seen this before. His 2nd home run of the ball game. And it would seem to me that he hit that one harder than he did the last one. So he's definitely locked in.
Boof Bones will come up now in yet another big RBI opportunity.
He's got 4 already, and he's got a chance to make this a game to remember.
All right, one time.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
This is line to left. Catch made in left. Here comes the runner for the plate.
In to score is the runner from third. It's an 8-3 ball game. And, fellas, when you're on the big stage here at the World Series, you want to make sure you bring the A game, and this man right here certainly did. He's our top player of the game.
And, Matty, I think you're absolutely right. Sometimes guys get caught up in the pressure of the World Series and their performance suffers, but he was obviously not rattled out there, and he came through in a big way.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones. Getting set for what should be nothing short of an epic battle. It's the pivotal Game 5 of the World Series between the Chicago Cubs and the Boston Red Sox. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to the World Series here on the show. With me are Eric Harris and Steve Lyons. And Steve, this is still anyone's series as we get ready for Game 5.
Well, and now you can see they're down 3-1, so we're in that classic must-win territory now. They're going to need to win 3 straight to take the series. But as a player, you really can't think that way. It's time for that old baseball cliche. You got to take them 1 game at a time, and that definitely applies right here and now.
Set for what should be a good one. Lineups and first pitch are next. The crowd is ready to erupt as their guys get set to take the field. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2017 Boston Red Sox.
And briefly here, a glance at the 2 starters who'll get the ball here in this one. With that, a look at the Cubbies' starting lineup. Thoughts, EK? Anyone stand out?
Well, Matty, the guy I'm here to see is Big Chris Bryant. He's had a great series at the plate so far with 9 RBIs added to his season total. I mean, I can't remember the last time I saw a guy this locked, so I think it's going to be a lot of fun to watch him go about his business in this one.
And with a quick breather here, take a look at the Red Sox on defense. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Sure, guys. Some of the things that Xander Bogaerts does at shortstop, absolutely incredible. He's got a ton of speed, allows him to cover ground, arm as good as anybody at the position.
Boof Bones will dig in now, coming off one of the best offensive performances we've seen in a World Series game for quite some time.
Oh, really just a game for the ages there. He put on a one-man show, and you can bet he probably won't see the same kind of pitches that he saw last time out. He'll be a lot more careful when he's at the dish.
Hey, you got it. No one bet it. Let's go.
Belted high and deep into right center. So they're going back, still going back. But he can't get it as it's off the wall.
All right, hold on right here.
And he'll make it into third here with a 2-out triple.
Batting fourth, right fielder.
You don't see too many balls hitting off the wall in that part of the ballpark because There's not a whole lot of wall to hit. He misses a home run by maybe a foot or two, and he'll have to settle for extra bases instead.
Mookie Betts will stand in now for the first time, coming off, well, nothing short of a dynamic performance last time out.
Well, it makes you wonder how they're going to attack him here in this game. I would bet that they're a lot more cautious with him.
Two outs here with a runner at third. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. Rizzo scoops it up. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Matt Caesar will get his first opportunity here, and if you go by the numbers, it's been a disappointing start to this World Series for him so far.
Yeah, he really hasn't gotten on track, and I think you have to give some of that credit to good pitching. But he's a bit of a non-factor. Still time for him to turn it around, though.
And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. Leading off the inning, Boof Bones, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Lester's ready. First pitch on its way. Hot shot on the ground is short. And reined in, one away. Chris Bryant will stand in now. 0 for 2 with a hit by pitch so far. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. Squares around and drops down a good one. But the throw will be in time at first, so he's denied the base hit on a bunt attempt.
Wow, showing some sweet athleticism right there, getting off the mound. This is not an easy play, but he gets to it quickly, and then he makes a good, strong throw for the out.
Boof Bones will step in now as his guys look for a breakthrough here with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, and it's been a long time coming. They haven't done anything with their opportunities so far. Maybe this will be the time that they finally crack the scoreboard.
Lester sets. Here it comes. Line toward the gap in left center. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. Here comes Ramirez around third. And he is in there with their first run, and it's cut to 3-1 now.
Well, he gives this ball a pretty good ride. No shot.
So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Mookie Betts. But a single here could reduce the deficit to only 1.
You know, sometimes guys get caught up in thinking about being the big hero. The key here, though, is just keep it simple. See the ball, hit the ball. Usually the best results come with that mindset.
He's going.
And now the runner's trying for third. Lifted in the air out to right. Soler is there, 1 away. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base. Jackie Bradley Jr. will stand in again. He lined out his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time up.
Yeah, we'll see if he can get back to the swing he put on the ball in his first at-bat. He got himself a nice, solid line drive that just didn't fall.
And that's through into left, a base hit. And on the error, a run is going to score.
Second baseman, number 15, Justin Pedroia.
Boof Bones stands in, looking to build off that RBI double from his last plate appearance.
Boy, he had a great at-bat last time up, and he'll look for another pitch he can drive right here.
Here's the first pitch to him. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. The second for 1. On to Rizzo, but a little slow in developing as they'll just get the 1 out.
Well, you could have put the first base bag out in the outfield grass on this play. You're not going to double this guy up. He's too fast. Still, a pretty good job of at least getting that lead runner at second base.
Settling in now, Mookie Betts. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Right fielder, Mookie.
Runner goes for second. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
We've seen him use his speed more than once here this postseason, and he's on the run again here as he gets into second with the stolen base.
Hey, come on now, big dog. Get your pitch.
Runner goes for third. Pitch taken for ball 4. The throw. Jackie Bradley Jr. stand in now in as pressure-filled a spot as one could imagine, with this World Series potentially hanging in the balance. Runner's on his way to third, and that misses for ball 4. So the potential go-ahead run. And now a crucial spot. Bases loaded. 2 men gone. And that'll bring up the former MVP, Dustin Pedroia. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Ground ball left side.
Right here, right here.
They'll go to Baez at second for the force, and that ends the inning. Boof Bones stands in. He'll try to improve in this at-bat after grounding into a fielder's choice his last time up. Shot back up the middle, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. Mookie Betts comes to the plate now with the tying run at first, so he'll be looking to drive a ball into the gap here. And there he goes towards second. For short, hit hard. And that's through for a hit.
Right here, find the ball.
Oh, and he misses the stop sign there as he heads for the plate. Oh, and the tag will get him at the plate as the potential tying run is cut down trying to score.
Yeah, he's taking a real chance trying to score the tying run, but here in the ninth, he's guessing this might be their last best shot. Unfortunately.